Hello, today I want to show you how you can make the trailer for the Minevra rover we created in my last video. If you haven't checked it out yet, I leave a link in the description. We will edit the mesh in Blender again, so we can import an FBX file with the trailer into Unreal Engine. We are also creating the vehicle assets for the rover, like the animation blueprint or a new vehicle pawn. Then we'll use this trailer pawn and attach it with a physics constraint to the rover, to have a working trailer coupling so the rover is towing the trailer. So let's get started. So in Blender we want now to prepare the trailer FBX or the trailer for Unreal Engine. So I import the Rover collection from the Minevra project like in the video before. So under File, Append, and then I'm selecting the Minevra project and the collection Rover. Then there's the rover imported right there. I can reset the location with Alt G. Enable for you screencast keys. And I delete all the other objects. Then I'm setting the scaling of the project. So under units, set it to 0.01. And the scale of the grid to 0.01 as well. And set the clipping distance both times 100. Now I want to scale this model up by 100 because it's now too small. You can see it's pretty unrealistic values. So select the space empty and set the scale by hitting S and then 100. And I hit on the number, hit the comma key. So I reset my view. And like I said in the video before, the vehicle must forward towards the x-axis. So I select empty and then I rotate the vehicle by 180 degrees on the z-axis. So now I don't need the rover, I just need the trailer. And in order to have the trailer, I delete all the parts in the front. I go into X-ray view with Shift Z. And then I can make a box select. And select all the parts in the front. Oops. Except this empty. Then I select everything. I also want to clear the parent of all the things, and I can delete this empty. Go into normal view. Okay. Now in the assets, the door are slightly opened on the left side, but I want to have a fully closed vehicle. So let me try to mirror it on the y-axis. Maybe that is possible. So I go to local view with slash on the numpad. And then go into X-ray mode again and select all the parts on the left side. Go into face select mode. Try it again. I want the other side, so hitting Ctrl I and I have selected them. Then I delete the faces. And I just add a mirror modifier. Under add modifier, generate mirror. And selecting the y-axis. Now I have two closed sides. Then I can exit this view. I don't need these doors anymore. And also I don't want to animate the legs, so delete them. Now I need to join all these objects. So selecting two of them and then hitting Ctrl J. Okay. The modifier needs to be applied. And then Control J. So, and I rename this to body, this object, body. Then I name this wheel to wheel back left, and this one to wheel back right. And now I want to set the origins of those wheels. So selecting an empty and then cursor to selected, and then origin to 3D cursor. Do this one for the other wheel, going to local view, selecting this empty, cursor to selected, and then set origin to 3D cursor. Then I apply rotation scale to all objects. And I need to parent those wheels to the main body. So then I want to add the textures, like because they are missing two. So file, external file, data, find missing files. And I'm selecting the pictures like before. And then I can hit File, Export FBX. And I call this two-wheel trailer FBX. And here selected limit to selected objects because these are all the one I selected. And then export FBX. So save this as two-wheel trailer. So now we want to import the Rover trailer into the Unreal project. So I create a folder, call this trailer Rover. And now I want to import the FBX file. So under import, select the FBX file. And also create here a skeleton mesh. I first reset the to defaults value if there are some rotation values, which could mess up the import, but now I'm import skeleton mesh and then hit import all. So now the first thing we want to do is check the physics asset. So I open it in the folder and I just scale it for you right now, the window. So we don't want the CX colliders or capsule colliders. We want those single convex holes, so select everything. And instead of primitive type capsule, we select single convex hole and then we generate bodies. Then we can hit save. And also now we want to create the animation blueprint. So in the folder, I hit right click, animation blueprint. Select the two-wheel trailer skeleton. And also the parent class is vehicle animation instance. Then hit create and call this one trailer animation blueprint. Instead of looking for all those nodes, we can select the animation blueprint from the Rover or another vehicle. Open it up. And in there selecting all those nodes. And you can copy them and close the tab. Then get back to the trailer. Now you can paste them. Then hit compile and save. Also I want to copy the pawn of that Rover. So under Rover, I select the Rover pawn and copy it to the trailer Rover. Also, I rename this pawn to trailer pawn. And then I open it up. And in here now I want to set the mesh to two-wheel trailer. Then you need to reset the animation blueprint to trailer animation blueprint. Then we need to set the wheels. So under the vehicle movement component, go on to the wheel setups. And now we need only 2 wheels, so I can delete the first 2 for the front wheels. Hit delete, hit delete, and now there are the back wheels. In this case, I renamed the wheels not to FL and BL like in the trailer video. I set the name to one moment, wheel BL and wheel BR. So I need to set the names as well. So instead of BL here, wheel back left and wheel back right. Hit compile, save. Save this one as well for the moment. And just test it how this pawn performs. You can put it in the viewport and then hit play. Okay, you can see that it's just falling down. This is an accepted behavior if a trailer is constructed like that. So now we want to build a rover with the trailer attached. So I open the rover folder and I duplicate the rover pawn again. And I call this rover with trailer pawn. You can open it up. And then we want to add the trailer to this viewport of the rover. So I open the trailer folder and just drag and drop the pawn in. Maybe you need to move this trailer pawn, but because I export the trailer from the same position as the relatively to the rover, it's matching right now. Okay, now we have the trailer and the rover. Let's take a look how it performs in the viewport right now. So instead of the rover pawn, we select the trailer with a rover with trailer pawn. So select pawn class, rover with trailer pawn. Then you can hit play. And you can see you can drive away and the trailer is not attached to the rover. In order to have the trailer attached to the rover, we need a physics constraint. So add it and then hit physics constraints or search for physics constraint. I call this hook trailer. I put it under the mesh hierarchy. And now move it a little bit to the pivot point or where they're attached. And now we need to say the hook trailer what it needs to hook together. So in the detail panel there are 2 components, and the first component should be the trailer and the second one the rover in the front. So the first component is the trailer, and there you just type in trailer underscore pawn or the name back there. And the second component name is vehicle mesh. Because it's this component, I tried some different names, but it needs to be the name with the native component name, which you can see when you hover with the mouse over it. So select the hook, and then for the second component, I type in vehicle mesh. And you can see it's already painting those boxes, which is very nice for debugging. Then you can hit compile and save. And move this to the side. And now let's take a look if we can pull this trailer. So I hit play. Just move a little bit to the side. And now you can see we can drive around this trailer. So maybe you want to reset the camera a little bit so you can better see the environment when you're driving the pawn. Take a look how this looks. Yeah, much better. And now we can drive around with the trailer.